Howdy y'all, you've tuned in to Busmaster 99, and today I proudly present a full in-depth review of my 2014 Honda Civic Si sedan. And it does have keyless access. You just put your hand behind the door handle and it unlocks, given that you have the key in your pocket. Push button start. Push once to turn the accessory power on, then again to turn the ignition on. There's also another set of displays up here. The start procedure is different from that of an automatic. You have to press the clutch in, make sure it's in neutral for safety. It can be started in gear, but it is safest to start in neutral with the parking brakes set. Then press the button. You have to hold the clutch down, though. Listen to this thing purr. Maximum RPM is 7,500 with that naturally aspirated 2.4 liter inline 4 VTEC. The driver's window is fully automatic, while the rest you have to hold. Traction off. There's a warning off to the left of the tachometer. Alright, I'm going to turn on the headlights and pop the hood. There is a beeper on the outside that lets you know the vehicle has lost detection of the key fob. So as I've said, this is a 2.4 liter dual overhead cam iVTEC engine. Maximum output is 205 horsepower. There's the backup camera. You can also open the trunk by pressing the black button under here. Got quite a bit of trunk space, and then you can pull this tab back to push the seats forward. There's one for the passengers, the right side seat as well. It's got a wing, fuel door. It also does have automatic headlights. Six-speed manual with a backup camera. It also does have guidance lines when you turn the steering wheel. A 6-speed manual is the only transmission you can get on the SI. Cruise control. Press this down to set, up for resume, and same with speeding up or slowing down. Cancel button, as well as the master switch. In the menu you can see your vehicle information, such as your oil life remaining. You can also customize your odometer / trip meter. I really don't see the point of this menu because you can change that information using this button off to the right. You can also customize the vehicle's settings. You can recalibrate the tire pressure monitoring system. So this took me a while to get used to. If you run low on air pressure and then you pump up the tire, that won't clear the light. You have to reset the TPMS through this menu. Display setup. You can change the color. Blue, red, amber, and gray. I like to leave it on red. That is the default setting. You can turn the how-to instructions to start the car on and off. And I actually find it better to keep it off because when you enter the car and the guidance is not on, you get the SI logo displayed on this screen. Turn-by-turn display, as well as your foreign languages. You can also select the trip meter item to display, such as your average fuel, range until empty, elapsed time, average speed. And that's it. I like to just keep it on the range so that I know how long I have to go until I'm out of gas. Then just press menu to exit. You can scroll through the 5 different screens using the I button on the top. You also do have an analog clock. That's pretty neat. It also has a digital infotainment system. You can go between your navigation, phone, info, settings, audio, and your Honda Link. And here you can adjust settings such as your Bluetooth, rear view camera and side view camera, audio settings. Like you can adjust the bass, treble, stuff like that. Automatic daylight savings time, so you don't have to worry about setting the clock forward or backwards by an hour. And each menu has its own individual menu. Each section, I should say. Because I said menu twice. My bad. Manual climate control. Automatic climate control became available on the 2018 SI and 2017 SI, so the 10th generation SI. Max AC, front and rear defrost, 4 different zones including defrost, and temperature control. Pretty simple, straightforward. A little bit of storage right there. HDMI input, USB, and a 12-volt power outlet. And here's my glove box. And here's my center glove box. Phone controls off to the left, clutch, brake, and gas. And down here, I'm not quite sure what this lock is, but you push this down to release your fuel cap, and you pull it up to release the trunk if you didn't want to use the electronic release in the back. Or if it fails, if all else fails, pull the lever. It's got a window lock, so that only the driver can control the windows when this is pressed down. Mirror controls. Pushing that in locks all 4 of the doors. Then they automatically unlock once you open the door. Alrighty. I'm gonna shut it down. And I hope you enjoyed this video. Stay tuned for more. Peace out, and I look forward to seeing you on the next video.